Around the turn of the century, around 2000, the late Bill Gladstone, the owner of the Pittsfield Mets, said they were moving the franchise to Troy, New York, where the state of New York was building them a state-of-the-art ballpark on the campus of Hudson Valley Community College. So Jerry Doyle, who was the mayor of Pittsfield at the time, and city fathers were trying to find a way to keep baseball. What had been determined was they would build a ballpark down at West and Center Street at the bottom of the West Street Hill across from Big Y. The funding mechanism and the operational mechanism for building and operating the park was going to be through what the administration had put together as a civic authority. There were groups of people who were opposed. Some were opposed because they didn't like the idea the civic authority could theoretically take property by eminent domain. And some people didn't like that. There was a group of people who thought Wahconah Park should be saved at all costs. And there was a group of people who didn't want to spend that kind of money, all of which were far smaller groups than the people who supported building a new stadium. But when you put those disparate groups together, they created a majority. There was going to be a replacement New York Penn League team. It was going to be purchased by Larry Bossidy, who was a former vice chairman of GE, born and bred Pittsfielder, one of the greatest athletes in Pittsfield high school history. He was going to buy the Utica team of the New York Penn League and move it to Pittsfield and to play in this new stadium. There was an election on a civic authority. It was defeated, so it did not pass. Bossidy did not buy the Utica team. He gave several $1 million to the city of Pittsfield to use for parks and recreation activities, and that was that when it came to a new stadium. Had that stadium been built, we would not be here. Having said that, water over the dam, under the bridge, pick a cliche. And if people want to have that kind of activities around here, something has to be done up on Wahconah Street.